GameStop rips us off with trade-ins, but is GameStop Retro a scam too? Are they playing us like idiots? Let's see what Austin Evans has to say.
Did you know that GameStop have a retro store now?
Yes.
So this is a brand new initiative where certain GameStops are now being branded as GameStop Retro, and they're going to be carrying consoles, old games. Theoretically, you can find all kinds of stuff. So Xbox 360s, Super Nintendos, games, you name it. At least that's what they want you to think. Now, GameStop have sold retro games on their site for quite a while, but actually being able to get this kind of stuff in stores seems like a good idea. But are the prices any good? And importantly, is there any kind of selection? No luck. So even though it's still listed as a GameStop retro store on the site, I was told that this is no longer a retro store, and instead everything has been moved to a different GameStop, which is not on the site.
They already gave up on that retro store. They already had to quit it.
Supposedly in Anaheim. All right, let's try this again, shall we? So we are now at a different GameStop, which I will say is not listed on the site, but we were told that this is the actual retro GameStop in the area, and we did call them and they did confirm that they are officially a GameStop Retro. Okay. So let's go inside and see what we can actually find. Okay, so I would say that that was moderately successful.
Hell yeah!
If you ignore my Pokemon card.
Shining Fates. What do we got? We got Pokemon Shining Fates. Got a booster bundle. I don't know what that is. Something else Pokemon. I don't know. And then we got some games. So there were a couple of old school games. Some Wii. That's exactly what I saw when I went into GameStop Retro. I saw a bunch of DS games being sold and some Xbox 360 games, and that was about it.
Some DS, and they had exactly one console. So the way it works is people are encouraged to trade stuff in at this store, and then they will turn around and resell it. It doesn't seem like a lot of these consoles are actually being sent from corporate. It's mostly trade-ins that they just sell in store, which is an interesting way of doing it.
How would corporate buy those used consoles for pennies on the dollar? Corporate would use a GameStop store to do it. But if somebody wants to turn in an Xbox 360, why would they go to GameStop and sell it for $5 trade-in value? GameStop doesn't offer any trade-in value, so you already know that's going to be a problem.
This is clearly not enough to get a really good sense for the GameStop Retro experience. And instead of trying to go to 20 more stores to find like 2 more consoles, I think what we're going to do is we're going to order some stuff from online and see exactly what the whole experience is like. But in a nutshell, it does feel like GameStop Retro is decent for games.
We'll see.
And very lackluster when it comes to the amount of consoles that you can go for. Thanks, buddy. And so let us evaluate GameStop Retro. I not only have the console and games that we purchased, but importantly, I bought a whole lot of stuff online. So let's start with the stuff that...
He did a good job of hiding address information, but he left the barcode here. Luckily enough, it's so blurry people can't see it.
We got in store, and the only console they had, which was a DSi XL. They gave me a warning in the store, like, hey, it's a little beat up, we didn't clean it, it transferred from a different store, which I like excuses before I buy something.
So did the other store clean it up?
The top screen looks okay, the bottom screen does have scratches, but again, I'm not gonna ding them too much. Like every DS has a scratch touchscreen, like the stylus scratches it. From GameStop Retro Online. Those are big boxes. I tried to get a pretty good selection of stuff from GameStop Online, but I'll be honest, they actually did not have a lot. So we got pretty much
Let's take a look right now. Let's see what GameStop Retro has. What do we got online? We got a Wii U, a Wii for $89, PS2 for $100. We got Xbox 360s. We got 2DS XL, 3DS. We got a PlayStation 3 Slim. Looks like we got a lot here. Let's look at the N64 product. What do we have? Can we buy an N64 and Super Mario? Well, here's Super Mario 64. We have an N64 controller. Here, N64 Black, $70. $70. That's a deal, dog. I think that's a good price.
First of all, we got ourselves our Wii U, as well as Injustice for Wii U. Nice. There's actual padding in the box, which is a real improvement over what I've seen from GameStop in the past. Oh, God damn it.
Oh my God, that's unacceptable. Guys, look at this.
Oh, God damn it.
Are you kidding me? To bubble wrap all of that sufficiently would take less than $1 worth of bubble wrap. Less than $1 worth of bubble wrap would cover all of that and then some. This box is way too big for the products. They should have shipped it in a smaller box, and that would have saved on shipping. Their shipping makes no sense, man.
On the bright side, the game is clearly protected.
Yes, thank you for carefully padding the game.
That's terrible. This is terrible PR. That's terrible. I don't want to buy from them online. If they don't teach their employees a standard operating procedure for basic shipping, then don't have those employees ship. If they don't know how, teach them how to do it the right way. Because this is unacceptable.
Thing absolutely looks sneezed on. Like, again, I have some sympathy for glossy consoles, but this has clearly not been cleaned in any way. Like, I can feel the dirt on it. Oh, look at the dust bunnies in there too.
They didn't even try to clean that.
And the Wii U gamepad, which is also very, very grody.
A basic wipe could have made it look so much better. What is this?
Hey, Wii U,
No,
and the gamepad pops up as well.
There we go.
They didn't wipe it. Oh my
Fuzzy
God.
Buddy.
GameStop are usually really good with this. Oh, Fuzzy Buddy has stuff already installed too. Oh man, but that's like really poor form to just like not even remember to wipe a console before you like get rid of it.
Does that mean you have free games?
What? Wait, hold on. I've not used the Wii U in a little bit. Can I not control anything? Okay, fine, whatever. We'll just run it on the actual gamepad. We have Wii Sports Club, which is already installed. Oh, I need a Wii Remote Plus. Oh man, I don't have a Wii Remote Plus. That's so sad. All these Mii's are dead. Let's see if the disc works. Yep, all right. At least it's not completely borked. Sounds
Borked?
like it's spinning. And we've got invalid disc.
Oh no!
Invalid disc.
It doesn't even work.
One of two things is wrong. The disk drive is borked or the disc is borked. Let me take a look at the disc and see if it's dirty. I'll say this disc is a little scratched. I don't think that
It
should
looks
be bad
good.
enough to not
No, that
work.
looks good.
Also, the battery's about to die on this. Yeah, there we
Okay.
go. Okay, so I
Nice.
guess our copy of Injustice is just broken. How much did I pay for this Injustice?
Send it back.
Paid $7.
Send it back.
Not that expensive. It is complete in box. I assume that if I complain, I could probably return it or swap it. No? Oh, well, that
There we
that
go.
is indeed fired
Nice.
up.
Oh wait, this was also not wiped. It was logged in. Did you see for a second? It was logged into DJ's account.
Just as a reminder, we got this DS from the physical GameStop location. Alongside
They're not
it,
wiping
we got a
anything.
copy of Modern Warfare for DS. Get your stylus ready, boys. We have 12 minutes left. No rush.
13.
Wasn't it 12 minutes ago?
Yeah, that's true. See, now you know how it feels to be me.
Yeah.
It's
not
not
bad.
terrible. I
That's
think
not
80
bad at
bucks. That's cheaper than something like DK Oldies, which to be fair, DK Oldies would ship a higher quality console. I'm not like angry about it, but I'm not happy. And the Wii U's still not done.
Son of a bitch! What did he just drop?
Rough day.
You know what, man? I'm trying really hard to be nice to GameStop today, and it's really testing my patience. What the f?
Unable to find Wi-Fi. Please confirm that your Wi-Fi network is set up.
Oh my god. Oh.
Wait,
It used to be so hard to hook the Wii U to the Wi-Fi. That used to be such a bitch.
no, not again, not again, not again, not again. Come on, come on now.
No!
Wait, it says start software. Can we just skip it?
Start it. Start the software.
What? That was. Oh wait, no, that was not an option before.
Start the software. There
Yes!
we go. We're in.
All right.
Now, Breath of the Wild, you may be surprised to
Not a
learn,
scam.
doesn't really use the touchpad. The touchpad is just a button saying, do you want to play on the touchpad or do you want to play on your TV?
Yes.
That's it.
It's weird to be playing Breath of the Wild and just listening to a disc drive just spinning as fast as it can.
So, I think it's safe to say
Okay.
that even though there's a lot of weirdness here,
It works.
this Wii U is functional. Our game came
dirty, though.
not functional. The Wii U game, poorly padded, dirty, and still logged into some kid's account.
Thing is, he got lucky. He got lucky because that could have easily been broke from shipping.
How much did I pay for this Wii U from GameStop?
114.
I don't even send stuff without bubble wrap in the mail if they pay $20 for it. 114 bucks, and you're not gonna add 50 cents worth of bubble wrap? Oh my god, dude. I'm dead serious. You guys thought I was kidding. You guys thought I was kidding. You thought I was kidding about the bubble wrap. No, sir. I have a shipping room right here. So how come I'm a one-man army without a corporate overlord, and my shipping standard operating procedure is so much better than GameStop's? How come they don't know to bubble wrap their stuff that is valuable? If someone pays $100, why would you send it to them and flip a coin? Is it going to fail? Is it going to be broken on arrival? DOA, dead on arrival, or not? That's crazy. And to not take the 2 minutes it takes to clean a system with an alcohol wipe, 2 minutes out of somebody's minimum wage paycheck and the cost of one wipe, that's not worth it arriving and looking super clean to potentially get another sale. What are you doing, GameStop? Man, that pisses me off. Let's go back to the video.
$10.
That seems too expensive to me. This is the kind of condition I would get something at like a pawn shop from, not like from an actual retailer.
GameStop is
It's
a
not
pawn shop.
terrible. It's just not good. Next up, we have a clean cardboard box. A clean slate, perhaps.
How much do you guys want to bet this cardboard box has no bubble wrap in it? And how much do you want to bet the cardboard box is way too big for whatever's inside of it? Because that makes it shake around more.
To evaluate GameStop's finest. Much like you have a clean slate when it comes to subscribing to the Austin Evans channel.
Nice.
You know that we do
what? We subbed. We subbed right there. We subbed Austin.
videos on a regular basis, making fun of companies who are trying their best and they're not really doing a good job of it. Okay, well this is some real padding.
There we go. I got that
And
stuff
oh
too.
my goodness, in addition to the real padding, is that an actual custom box? So
Well, you can throw the shipping label on that box. Hold on, that wasn't protected in there. That wasn't protected. The bubble wrap just stopped this from shaking in the other box. But if there's no bubble wrap in this box, it didn't do anything.
this is our PS2 Slim GameStop refurb. Oh my goodness.
There we go. Good job. I don't like the big bubbles over the small bubbles, but good job. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it.
I might cry tears of joy. Are these like protectors or something?
Protectors
Yeah, so
on the
they don't
analog
move.
sticks?
GameStop care enough about a PS2 that they add these little rubber protectors to not break the stick?
And look how clean that looks. It looks like they actually cleaned it.
This says GameStop on it, right? I didn't actually order from someone else. GameStop Does it smell bad? Authentic controller? Buttons seem to work? Where's the catch? There's a catch here. There's definitely gonna be a catch here. Don't let me down now! They didn't let me down now! That looks
clean.
Good.
It looks clean.
Good's the
It
word.
looks
I'm gonna
clean.
stick with good. I mean, I'll say this looks pretty good. A little scuffed, obviously. The red, so the audio, one of the audio channels,
Oh,
is
it's
totally
smushed.
squashed and doesn't fit in the TV. All
no.
things considered, that's a pretty easy thing to work
That's not a
with.
slight issue. That's a big
Right?
deal.
Yeah.
That affects the audio.
Okay. Now,
That's
for a
half the
game,
experience.
we're actually able to find this one in store. So this
I love Final Fantasy X too. That was such a good game.
is Final Fantasy X-2?
So good.
Yeah.
I said it right. Does she have a gun? Are there guns in Final Fantasy?
Yeah, there's tons of guns in Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Yup.
What am I getting myself into, Alex? Why does this feel so nefarious?
There's
So
nothing wrong
good.
with the game.
Then why are you laughing so much?
Let's just say that this game, for whatever reason, went in a very different direction than most other Final Fantasy games.
It's so good.
Okay. Wait, I thought, where are the guns and shooting? What?
She's a black mage.
What the hell?
No, she's a singer in that outfit. Their outfits change depending on if they're a white mage, black mage, singer, thief. It's really good.
Great, look at all
I hope
these
you
people.
remember all those names. There's gonna be a
Don't.
pop quiz at the
I've
end.
forgotten them all already. Okay, I'm gonna attack the goons. Goon, attack. Okay, that's all I need to see. This game's weird, but the PS2 is great. High
had a good
quality,
story.
well maintained.
It works.
I have no complaints, short of the slightly squished cable, whatever. How much did I pay for my PS2?
That they should have caught that cable. To be fair, that's literally half of the audio. Is the right the R? What is that? The right analog? I'm not sure, but that's half of the audio.
Slim.
You paid $85.
This actually feels like a
Good.
good deal. That's not
Wow.
like an insane price
That's
for
a great
PS2,
deal.
but that's like, I would say pretty competitive.
That's
I'm
more
not
than
sure that
competitive.
this is enough to let.
But the thing is, in store, you wouldn't have to pay shipping either.
It's not about the consoles we review, but it's the Final Fantasies we meet along the way. And it's
Terrible, man.
Hey, this is somebody's fantasy, not mine.
all right.
No, the game
let's
gets better.
let
The game gets better if you play it. The game gets it's a good storyline. You got to play the game.
good vibes continue to roll. Next up, we have interesting. It's another console and an actual box of padding.
Good.
Okay, next up. Oh, well, that's not good.
Oh
Okay,
no!
never mind. I was happy for a second, now I'm not. This is the OG Xbox, in case we were curious. Okay, well, there is some padding.
No, guy, if you're shipping, this is to fill the extra space, but that doesn't protect it. This is like icing on the cake. This doesn't negate the fact that you need bubble wrap.
But I don't know if it's going to be enough.
You can't do that! The paper, first of all, the paper's not on the bottom. The paper is only on one side. That doesn't cushion it. If it gets shaken around, it still bangs on this side, still bangs on that side, still bangs on this side, still bangs on that side. It just doesn't bang up. It doesn't help. That doesn't help, man. That was terrible. Get smaller boxes, GameStop. What are you doing?
Oh, what the heck? It comes with the remote? That's actually a nice upgrade. That's not
DVD.
normally included, because the remote, so with the original Xbox, if you wanted to play DVDs, you had to buy the remote and it came with a little dongle.
Sick.
What I'm not as
Sick.
happy to see is an old school GameStop branded Xbox controller. Something chewed this. That's been chewed. This has definitely been in something's mouth. And we do have the dongle for it too.
God.
Wow, so actually I will say that is a really nice little bonus. Not that I think the remote and DVD dongle is that expensive. It's probably like 20, 30 bucks or something.
Okay, but that's a good value add-on, I guess.
But that was not supposed to come with, and it did. So that's a thumbs up. I would have liked to see an original.
I mean, look, if you're buying a retro game, it depends on what you buy from the store. If you paid for a normal Xbox controller from the store, they need to give you a normal Xbox controller. A GameStop branded controller, they may as well have just sent an off-brand. Like, this isn't acceptable. Plus, it looks like a dog chewed on it. I mean, I know you're buying a used, and it probably says somewhere, hey, may contain scratches or something, but being chewed on is kind of unacceptable.
Original non-chewed controller, but
What is it with these
I'll take that
buttons?
trade. Definitely got
No.
some scratches on the top for sure. Some kind of deep ones on this side, but it's not terrible.
Looks like they didn't
Very
clean it, though.
dusty, and also a little rusty.
Rusty's not good. That affects the connectivity. Ooh. Here we go.
Wow,
Right up.
that was actually instant. I'm impressed. There are apparently 122 soundtracks. I guess GameStop didn't wipe the Xbox either, but importantly, it means that we get to listen to some Led Zeppelin. Copyright! You won't get fooled again!
Oh.
See, it's not copyright if I sing it.
Bad Moon Race.
No, not the raisin! Whoever owned this Xbox in the
and
past.
Fortunate Son, like all the CCR songs.
Not
are a little,
unfortunate. Wait, no, it's fortunate. Fortunate. You know what? Whoever owned this Xbox, we'll take good care of it. At least it showed
you
up in
go.
one piece. No thanks to GameStop. I don't think
good.
I've ever played Morrowind before. Okay,
It's not in there. The game's not in there. GameStop, what are you doing? Basic systems of checks. Basic systems of checks. The game wasn't in the damn cover. The game wasn't... What are you doing,
I opened this like, uh-oh, because I put it on the side. Does the disk drive work?
Thank God.
Sometimes.
They had it. I got prematurely mad. What else is new?
Uh-oh, because I put
I got
it
mad.
on
I
the
got
side.
very mad for a
Does the
minute.
disk drive work? Because sometimes the answer is
just
no
baited
on
me.
these older consoles. Why did I have to say it? You hear it? It's like,
Probably because it got shook around in shipping, and they think that adding the paper on the top, which, by the way, adds to the shipping price because of the added ounces, is more important than bubble wrap. The fuck are you guys doing?
it's trying to push the disc out. I hear it clicking.
You wanna hit it?
No, I'm not going
What a
to push it.
scam!
No.
Wait, one more
How
time.
do you fix that?
You know what?
So he should be able to turn that into a GameStop with his online receipt and have them fix it.
Whoever owned this Xbox, we'll take good care of it. But I feel like I'd have better luck just finding random consoles at like a pawn shop or something, or freaking a yard sale than I would.
Yeah, the value add of buying one of these used consoles at GameStop is you expect it to work. Yeah, it might be scratched up or dinged up. It's used, so what? You're paying less money because you expect it to be dinged up. But you expect them to follow basic instructions to see if it works or not. If it literally, they didn't try to open the disc. If they didn't try to open the disc, then you know that they're not doing their job. Unless it got beat up in shipping. In which, why are you not teaching them basics of shipping?
how much did I pay for Morrowind and how much did I pay for the Xbox, which the
Scam.
disk drive is non-functioning
Scam.
on.
Morrowind was $9.50,
Okay, reasonable.
Good deal.
and the Xbox.
$1.
Well, $95.
If this was functional, that would not have been egregious. But when you go on GameStop and you buy an Xbox, you expect it to work, and it does
Exactly.
not work. And unless you want to listen to Fortunat Son all day long, which they kind of do, this is not good. We have one more item,
Terrible.
and I'm deeply concerned about this last item.
I have low expectations.
Let me just describe to you what we've got here.
Small. It's a small box. That's good.
A fat PS3 and a PlayStation Vita. It's a
Okay.
little light
That's what she said.
and a little small. There ain't no way there's a fat PS3 in here. I'm thinking it's probably just the Vita. Maybe I should use the Xbox to give
But you know what? When you ship stuff, they weigh. They weigh it. So you'll have proof that they never sent it because of the weight of the box. It's recorded.
the track number and the little like label. It said this was a 10-pound box, and it is absolutely not 10 pounds. So I think someone just
Well, see, you print your own label to get discounts. So they weighed everything. They decided that it came to 10 pounds. They printed the 10-pound label, put it on the box, but then never put the item in the box. Or they took the item out and forgot to put it back in, closed the box, and then shipped it. Because once the box is closed, you can't double check to make sure everything's in there. So they just messed up.
forgot to put my PS3 in the box. Like, I'm hoping that that's the case.
Is there a Vita in there?
What is that? An amiibo. What?
That doesn't look like a Vita.
What the hell is that? They had the shipping label. They print their shipping labels, and then they put the label on the wrong box. So somebody who ordered this got his stuff.
Is that it? No. Is that it?
That's bad. Splatoon's awesome though, but
I'm telling you, man, the tracking number 100% lined up. Going through the list here. So delivered our PS2,
okay.
delivered our Wii, delivered our Xbox. All makes sense. And you
Track
can see
number's
this
the
one.
same?
Track package. It says PS3. It's kind of small, but we got PS3, a Vita, Fallout 3. Says delivered. The tracking number matches this box.
I know exactly what they do now. They probably print all of the tracking numbers off. They put the tracking number on the boxes before they put the items in the boxes. And then they have all these boxes with tracking numbers on it. Then he's like, this goes in this box, and put the amiibo in his box, and then put the other stuff, the two systems, in the box that's sent to the person who bought the amiibo. That's exactly what they did.
Instead of these items,
So the tracking number is going to line up, but the items are already wrong.
we received the Splatoon amiibo. I was trying to be nice in this video. I'm like, I'm gonna give GameStop the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna go to multiple stores. We're gonna order online. I'm gonna contact GameStop and say, hey, I ordered 7 or 8 things, or however many these
This is bad PR, bro. This is really bad PR for GameStop.
are. I didn't get one of my orders. I got amiibo instead. See if they believe me. They probably won't. I'm gonna say that I got a copy of Injustice that did not work, and I have an Xbox that has a disk drive that does not work. Money back.
Yeah, and they might just not believe him.
Oh, God. Well, that's definitely not going to work on them.
You never know. Oh, looky what we've got here. I don't know what that was. Anyway, so it has been over 2 weeks since we filmed the last segment. So as soon as we
Okay.
finished, I walked downstairs and I called GameStop customer service. Now, to their credit, I was connected to a person immediately. Now, when I was on the phone, the lady put me on hold twice,
That's
but
okay.
she didn't put herself on mute. So I heard her talking with her boss, asking if I was being legit or not. So after like 20 minutes on the phone, I was told, call back on Monday. Now, at the same time, I also tried to describe to her that my Xbox was broken with the disk drive and one of my games didn't work. And that was too many things to handle. It was impossible for that many things to be wrong. So she just focused on the box of stuff that didn't show up right. I call back again, spend another 30 minutes describing the entire ordeal one more time. For
So
some
you have to spend your own time to fix their problem.
For some reason, GameStop customer service finds it very hard to believe that I got a package that shows delivered, but didn't have the items in it. I got an email saying, hey, we went over your ticket, we have reshipped you your items, which then didn't ship for another 5 days. I'm now outside the return window
What?
for my broken Xbox and my broken Wii U game. So let's
Because
take a
they
look
took
and
so
see
long.
my final couple items, if these somehow
Why is this box so big? I'm already worried.
I'll redeem the whole
I'm
thing.
scared, man.
Color me skeptical. Well,
I'm so scared.
That looks promising. So, copy.
Having a loose item in the box is not promising.
And apparently this is the GameStop exclusive version of Fallout 3. We do have a quality pre-owned PlayStation Vita. You see that? You see that? You see that? All of that? My nail can get like stuck in that scratch. It's almost like if this wasn't scratched enough as is, putting all of this right on top and letting it out.
Yeah.
We just made our money back. It has inside a 8 gigabyte memory
Nice.
card. This baby's worth at least $150, $200.
No.
Logo's flashing. Does it need to charge more? Okay, well, while we let our Vita charge up,
I'm scared.
let's see what else we got. I appreciate the fact that they put PS3 on every side, just in case you might think that's a DualShock 4. No, it's a PS3. Behold, my friends, the majesty of a GameStop PlayStation 3 Slim. What? That's not what I ordered. All right.
I'm done. I'm done. You can't just keep getting it wrong. You can't just keep getting it wrong, GameStop. What are you doing? You can't just keep doing this to him. My man's just trying to buy stuff. He's trying to give you money. He's trying to give you money. My man's trying to give you money and you keep not letting him. What are you doing? Why can't you get a basic thing right? He didn't order the Slim. He didn't order it. That's not what he ordered.
I actually do think that the Slim is a generally better console than the Fat.
But do most people think so?
Now, the earlier Fat models had backwards compatibility, as we very eloquently described in our video discussing the entire history of the PS3. But I guess I'm not thrilled with the idea that I didn't get what I had ordered. Is that a DisplayPort? This is a DisplayPort cable. Why is it a DisplayPort? Why does GameStop even have a DisplayPort cable? This is a damn third-party controller. There's no logos over here that would normally say 6-axis or DualShock or anything, and there's literally just no label on the back. Well, anyway, we've got ourselves a very, very dirty-looking old printer cable.
Does it work?
Well, besides some demonetizable substance on the side. I mean, besides the fact that I got a third-party controller, a gross cable, and a DisplayPort cable.
Besides everything, and it taking 2 weeks, and them not believing me, and then them shipping the wrong stuff a second time. Besides all of that, it's fine, guys.
Weirdly, instead of HDMI, and the wrong PS3, at least it got a console this time. This is as
Light
fine
at
as
the
it's gonna
tunnel.
get. All right,
Test
here goes nothing.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Sony!
There we go.
That's
it
the,
works.
The logo that's not on my controller. Shockingly, this is a console that has been wiped.
Good.
Imagine that. As much as we went through trials and tribulations to get our hands on this PS3, it works.
It's not worth
and
the
while the
hassle.
cables and the controller and a bunch of stuff are weird, the console itself is basically good. Now, how much did I pay for my PS3 160 gig Slim model?
$95 for the fat one.
Good.
Which was
Very
a
good.
reasonable deal, but I
Very
think for a
good.
Slim, that's actually a good
Yeah.
deal, right? But most
is.
importantly, it's not a Splatoon amiibo. Perfect segue to see, does my Vita turn on yet? Oh, yes, signs of life.
So the sticks, like especially the right stick, I don't know if you can see, you see that's shiny. It's sort of worn off the rubber coating over
That's
the
from the
years.
oil of the thumb.
Also, is it just me or are those speakers really quiet? Like that's full volume. Oh my God, this frame rate is awful. What the?
That's the game's
Wait,
fault.
really?
That's not
How much did I
GameStop's
pay
fault.
for my PlayStation Vita
$60.
that accidentally came with an 8 gigabyte memory card?
$142.50.
Little expensive.
More
If
than
this
the
came from
kiss.
anyone besides GameStop, I would be like, that's unacceptable, right? Like these scratches are terrible. Sticks work, but they're so like worn and beat. You need to put like some like covers on them or something, or maybe like replace them. I want to be really fair. There are a couple of things we got here that were worth it. As much as the idea of GameStop Retro seems solid, there's so many problems with this whole experience. Not only do you have to go to multiple physical stores, the first of which was not even a GameStop Retro location. The second,
having to go to multiple stores isn't an issue either, because it's more like, oh, if I can't find it in store, I'll order it online anyway. The whole entire problem is them selling stuff that doesn't work and not knowing how to ship.
one of which had very little in stock. It just feels like the only way I can recommend GameStop Retro is if you are in a physical location that actually is a real retro store and look at the consoles. If I would have seen this, I would have never gone forward with the purchase. GameStop, if you're watching, if you want to be serious about retro consoles, you need to put a little bit of effort in, because this is not it.
High quality video. See, that was actually a very enjoyable video by Austin Evans. Give him a sub, I'll like the video too. Man, GameStop is a scam. I don't even, what am I supposed to say? It's not a scam? There's no way around how much of a scam it is. I would love to say it's not a scam. They got everything wrong. Their whole entire standard operating procedure is incorrect about shipping. None of this was acceptable. So, I mean, like, what do you want me to say? GameStop Retro Online, don't do it. I think it's a scam. I don't think there is no justifiable reason. Even a small business will get 1 starred for that. That's a terrible experience. You would think, with the money that they make from the very low trade-in value they provide to the money they're getting, they would train people on basic stuff, like, hey, use a $1 alcohol wipe to clean a system. Maybe blow on this to get all the dirt out, or use one of those blowers they have. No, it's terrible, man. GameStop Retro is a complete scam. Here's a video on Nintendo putting out a $100 alarm clock. Here's a video of Penguin Z0's fart being used in court as evidence. Subscribe to me, have a good day, bye.